And the Trojans are in the red zone. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Trying to run, it's O'Neal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a 1st sack of the game.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it in the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Trojans! Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the receiver's got it. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a 1st down.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. Man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw the football. Breaks free. Took contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up. A running play called on fourth down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield.
He
moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
It's really a pretty simple thing here by this quarterback. He sees press man on the outside, so he sends his receiver on a go route, and he hits him in perfect stride for a nice gain downfield. And to be honest, Chris, this is a matchup I'm sure he's going to be looking for as often as he can today.
Receiver in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
When real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal upcoming. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Heading left after the handoff. He breaks free. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 20. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Comes the USC offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive ball,
wide open like this.
First down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback dropping back. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
The Trojans line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This one is right through. And with that, they retake the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip into him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down. And now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
He's found some room at the 45. Look at that. He's still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Florida. They'll take the lead in the second half.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trojans offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on a previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a first set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking for a gap. It's O'Neal.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The Trojans are in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Now, to play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds his man, has the first down. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Trying to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense.
Playing a little college football game, that's all.
Second down and goal.
I know nobody else played that. So
On the ground.
I don't even bother y'all with it.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3.
Yep, little sugar bowl.
Team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to
Y'all on that duty.
deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they
What?
do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Niggas tripping, man.
Now throwing here to start the drive. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Yeah, I'm at work.
After that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Graham down the middle. It's Welch.
Yeah, I was on here. You said, say that again, though.
Solid game there.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Oh, where you at today?
Completion makes it second and short. The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
What you say, Kai?
Looking to use the out-tempo offense here. On third and short, to try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This one is out of bounds. And they give the
Boy.
offense great field position.
I don't know.
The punt will bounce and roll.
We ain't figured it out. Because I ain't never been at work. Till now.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the runner takes
Boy,
off.
you said something.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That don't need to be it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect.
Sick of it, man. What D. Frank said, man, she said them kids a long time ago, boy. Might have been.
Completion will have to convert here on third down and 8. Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
How you get there, man?
Can they catch him? Can they catch him?
Out there in the rain, playing baseball.
A punt return to take the lead.
Oh.
Last game, a moment we're not going to forget.
And keep in mind, they're playing to get to the national championship, and you make this play, the return man makes the play, but really it were the blocks that set him up to be able to give him enough room in that alley to get into the end zone. Great job by the entire unit.
Switching back and forth.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
Let's see.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They begin with a quick throw to the left.
5 minutes left in this game.
Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
All right, that's a bit.
Deep shot here. He grabs it inside the 20. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line.
Why you beat, bro?
Right there.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own.
See what we can find out there, man.
Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. They finally corral him at the 1. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Touchdown, SC. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offense.
Couldn't wait to eat that steak off the grill, big dog.
This ball into the end zone late in the game like this. Now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's the running back in the flat. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. They'll try to run for the first down. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
You said what? You got something about it?
We saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The Gators Let's begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll scramble for a 1st down and importantly get out of bounds to stop the clock. That's a smart play.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a 1st down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, they haven't dialed his number up very much tonight. Well, welcome to the party. Making his presence felt in a big way right here.
They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Dang, nobody gonna block, huh?
Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Gators, to claim the lead here in the final minute. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Get what?
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure.
Good old rib. Good old ribs.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this
I ain't seeing it. I don't think I did.
Plays you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Using his legs on the scramble.
Be having to what them? Nah, I think we have tennis shoes on.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They've he takes off and picks up a first down.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got it for a big gain. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Now it's second down here. Incompletion on first down. We're going to throw it again. He's going to take another shot right here. Catch made inside the 10. That's a big gain. Exciting play to end the game, but he stopped short and the clock will run out. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this.
What the time of possession was, good boy.
That says everything about the endurance of this football
16 minutes to 8. That ain't what I was on the field, on defense the whole game, felt like.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Boy played perfect and still lost.